That was a little better. I thought I was in the wrong house for a second. I thought this was Dr. Ricky's house. All right, so we're going to switch it up a little bit. You know, I love to laugh. Those that really know me know I'm a comedian by nature. My family knows that. Do not say anything right now. But so we're going to switch to a little comedy, and I'm going to introduce to you now my next guest, comedian Duke Desdunes.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. Take it away.
All right. This is my cue? Okay, yeah, I see my tape right there. All right, I'm going to sit, because of this establishment, earlier I realized the cut of cloth that I was dealing with, and I've been knowing this guy for a while, so, so when I was coming here, I figured I need to, because what I like to do is I like to get my playlist together to set the mood for the environment that I'll be involved with. So, I was listening to a little Now Behold the Lamb, because right now, I'm an entrepreneur. As a comedian, you're an entrepreneur. As an entertainer, you're an entrepreneur. And I'm just operating right now off purpose and passion, sometimes, in a way where it can hurt some feelings, Hey, anybody an entrepreneur here? All right, now how many times have you had to stay later to get a job or situation done and you missed a date or something like that with somebody that was important, right? Huh? Don't they hold it against you? They just hold grudges, huh? You supposed to be a Christian person. You supposed to be a woman, a man of cloth, and you judging me. I think in the good text they say don't do that. I think somewhere up in there, it might be in Leviticus or something. I'm not sure. It's been a minute since I read the good book, but I know they say don't judge nobody. So yeah, man, this entrepreneur stuff is tough, man. It's tough because, entrepreneurship, when I decided to become one, they did not tell me it didn't come with insurance. Now, see, I got this loose molar back here that's tingling, and I need me a young lady with an insurance plan. I saw that resonated with your spirit right there. Yeah, we need insurance. Me and her, we need insurance, huh? Come on now. God, Jesus, come on. Yeah, man, they didn't tell me that it didn't come with no insurance. Now, they didn't tell me. They didn't tell me it came with 10-hour days and no insurance. That is this. I didn't read the fine print when I signed up to be an entrepreneur, is what I'm saying. Oh, yeah. I've been out here dating. How many people single in here? Anybody single in here? See there? Oh, if dating hard for me, you don't got a chance. You might as well marry Jesus, because you ain't going, what? Well, I heard them old players. What? When them old players get a whole front row of teeth, they just start acting like they 47, huh? Huh? What? Listen, let an old player get all his teeth and art support. He hanging out a little longer. Come on now. Next thing you know, he got them little happy pills in his pocket. You just, I'm just saying, but I might be saying too much. I might just be spreading too many rumors. Yeah. But you know what, man? I don't want to be an old player, in my elder years, because when you single and you're a man, like, your children don't come visit you or nothing like that. Huh? I got both my grandparents. That means I got Maud McGee and Sylvester McGee at the house. Guess what? My whole 40 years, me and my cousins, we've always referred to, we going to grandma's house, as if this Negro don't live there. He been there the whole time, built the roof and everything. I'm talking about built a little extra little pad in the back. He did it all. He fixed all the cars. He got 65 acres, 22 heads of cattle. He been there. I ain't never not seen him there. 40 years, we keep saying to this day, we going to grandma's house. Like his name not on the mortgage, like he ain't on the deed. Come on, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's disrespectful. So I know if I got a woman, they gonna still refer to my home and my dwelling place as her house. You know what they're going to do to me if I don't have a woman. They're not even coming to my house because I don't even have a house if she here. I don't even exist in their life if I'm by myself. Then you start, you'll become a bachelor, Your house not grandbaby approved in your elder years. You still got glassware for furniture. You don't got no curved edges or nothing. It's still pointy. Kids can't run around that. Come on now. You don't even have your little receptacles plugged up with the safety. You're not doing nothing. That's the type of stuff a nurturing person do in the house. You didn't left your pocket knife out on the you know what I'm saying? Because you up in there peeling your apples with your pocket knife. You didn't left it out, baby, to cut itself. You don't got no septic powder. You don't got the right Band-Aid or nothing. You done got that cheap Band-Aid with the bad adhesive. It don't even stay. Just saying, I don't want to be no old player with dress shoes and a tracksuit. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the old player with them hard bottoms and I got Nike socks on. I don't want to be him. I don't want to do that. Just saying, I'm cut from a cut of cloth. But you know, I've been dating, as I said, and you know, it's tough dating. You know, it's tough dating because, you know, I was dating. It seems like when you date younger and younger, the expectation is just crazy. I was dating, I'm 40, I was dating this chick. At the time, I was about 35, so I was dating this chick around 10 years younger, so she was about 25. I'm talking about the milk just dried up in the back of her ears. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's powdered milk. It's a little confectioner's milk or something like that back there. It's still a little dusty back there. We go out to eat. Now, a respectable woman, she gonna realize, you know what? I'm gonna go somewhere of quality, but I'm not gonna tax this brother because he looks like a good man. We go out to eat. Let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you something. Fedora cap. When we went out to eat, guess what she do? She get the Alfredo with 3 meats. She want beef, shrimp, and chicken. I say, listen, man, come on. That's 3 different dates. You're supposed to get beef, shrimp, and chicken at 3 different occasions. You done maxed out. I got a 3-date minimum. I take you on 3 dates. It's your turn to reciprocate. You done killed that all in one wish. You don't even get 3 wishes. I'm like, you know what? I'm not fit for dating no more. I just went out to the club because I had to go do, and then it was an after party. And I said, I'll stay. I was a little tired because I didn't take my naps. I don't see no sleepy eyes in here. Y'all took y'all naps. This is a crowd that definitely got their naps in. And it's Saturday, well, you probably just slept in late. You probably slept in till about 11:30. Come on, y'all was running late. Y'all wasn't on napping Negro-headed time late, but y'all was on Hawaiian Silky late. Y'all was still a little late, though. But yeah, man, so, you know, I was in the club, and one thing that I realized, I say, oh, it's over with. How many people like to dance? Huh? Like to shake your hips, move your feet, right? Yeah. Go to the club now. Go to the lounge now. Ain't no dance floor. Huh? There's a bunch of disgruntled people acting pretentious, struggling in society, acting like they got it all, eating crab legs. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. There's 2 things you can't do. You can't fix your credit and eat crab legs in the same season. You're going to have to pick one. You got to pick one. I'm currently fixing my credit. Now, I'm trying to get a house. I'm trying to be a homeowner. I need a mortgage. You know what I'm saying? I want to take a second lease out or something. What they call it? A second mortgage. I want to do things in that. I want to get me a Home Depot credit card. I need me a Lowe's credit card. I'm tired of shopping at Walmart for things I need for my apartment. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being a renter. But what I'm saying is, I'm out here dating, so I'm just, you know, I'm playing the field. You know, I'm meeting them at grocery stores. I'm meeting wherever I'm at. I'm not shy to introduce myself. I see this one chick. She look like she having a good time. So, you know, I'm like, hey, you know, what's your name? And she was just like, so I'm thinking she ignoring me. So I pivot around. I'm like, hey, how you doing? I tapped her, and she was like, that's not consent. I say, whoa, wait a minute. This turn left. This ain't going right. Listen, I was just trying to get your attention. She was like, oh, F-N. She called me an F-N. I say, wait a minute. Don't call me no F-N. Now, and some people, that's an artillery gun. That's a gun right there. But in the hood, you already know. Go ahead on and get your ghetto dictionary, figure out what the rest of that is. You're going to laugh in the car. But listen, what I'm saying is, I tried to dance with her in that little space that we was in. I tried to, because I got moves. You know, I got moves. I could do something. They don't even dance. You know what she did? She turned me into a bartender. She said, if you go get me a drink, I might talk to you. I came back with 2 drinks. She's like, oh, he old weak ass nigga. I said, what? She said, he thirsty, girl. He bought 3 drinks. I was just trying to be proactive is what I was doing. The dating scene don't have pee in it. There's a Pamper and a Hennessy bottle floating in there is what I'm saying. It don't just got pee in it. It got a little Hennessy in there, got some Casamigo in there. It's just, it ain't what it used to be. Before I get out of here, I realize my comedy, you know, it's an acquired taste. You know, I'm not for everybody. You know, my comedy is like, it's for grandparents who really don't want to watch their grandchildren on the weekend. And I'm going to tell you, grandparents, if you really don't want to watch your grandchildren, there's one thing you could do to keep your grandchildren from your house. get the weakest Wi-Fi that you can afford. You understand what I'm saying? They gonna come over there crying about the bandwidth. They're not gonna stay that long. I promise you, they won't stay to Friday to Sunday. Nah, they gonna get up out of there. They gonna get up out of there. Huh? Man, listen, let me tell you something. I dropped my daughter off by her grandparents. She called me, Daddy, I gotta go to Daddy, I gotta go to church with Grandma. You coming like tonight? Like after y'all finish going, you coming tonight or I gotta stay here tomorrow? I was like, man, listen, you're getting too old. You need to go outside and play. You know what I'm saying? You don't even play. Like kids don't even play. This is why they don't outgrow their asthma. You 17, you ain't outgrown your asthma. I done put you under the oak tree and carved the knots out. Once you pass that knots, the elders say the asthma should be released. That's crazy. You're still allergic to shellfish and peanut butter. Get off my phone and go drink some hosepipe water. Get you some mosquito larvae in your system. Build your system up right there, your immune system up, and then I'll see you Sunday. She was like, Daddy, no. I said, listen, the bandwidth bad, but her food is good. I'm Duke Desdunes. Thank y'all for your time.
So I meant to put a disclaimer. Anything he said does not reflect the views or viewpoint of the Leadership Ben or Dr. Ricky Rice show. So do that at first, didn't. It's all good. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to have more on the Dr. Ricky Rice show with your host, Dr. Ricky Rice. All right, we are back on the Dr. Ricky Rice show. I'm your host, Dr. Ricky Rice, and I'm sitting with comedian Duke Desdunes, who just did us a set, and I was changing, and I heard laughter. So, gold star for Duke. Gold star for Duke. I heard laughter while I was changing. That's all I need to hear. All right, so tell us about you. Where you from? How'd you get in comedy? All that good stuff.
I'm originally from New Orleans, Louisiana. I've been in Georgia since September the 15th, 2005, shortly after Hurricane Katrina. I've been doing comedy on the 15th of this month. Would be 8 years. I've started doing comedy like in just local little lounge, wherever, little dive bars, things like that, and then progressively work my way up to doing comedy clubs and so on and so forth. But yeah, so that's been a journey with that.
Okay, so we're not gonna fly like this is something anybody can do, because I'm funny, but I'm not stand-up funny. Like, what is that, your very first time? When you decided to do this, how did you do it? Was it an amateur night?
Yes, it was definitely an amateur night. It was at a lounge on Memorial Drive in Harrison. It's called Desdunes. And I still remember the lineup. You know, I still remember the lineup. The lineup was one of the guys from Comic View out of Mississippi, JJ from the SIP. He was the headliner. And it was just I wasn't nervous. Because I'm a barber by trade, so I wasn't nervous because I interact with people. I'm around a lot of people and kind of have to govern the moment. But I just want to be collected and kind of get my thought out. Like I'm very strategic in getting my thought out and saying it the way I want to say it. But yeah, it was fun, and I've been doing it ever since. And shout out to the comedian that gave me the opportunity, Fredo Davis. You know, he's been a very instrumental piece in helping me develop, teaching me the game. A person that has been around probably like 20 plus years and things of that nature, so that's been helpful. So yeah.
How does the recovery work? Like, let's say you throw a joke and it doesn't land. How does recovery work? Like, most people like, I'm done, I'm going home. Like, it's been real.
Well, I'm gonna say this, and I tell younger comedians, because I've been asked that question before. I tell young comedians, especially men, and and I can talk to the fellas in a way where it makes sense. Men are hunters, and men are the ones that pursue. So we've been rejected before. It's the same thing. It's a one-sided conversation where I say verbally and you respond with laughter, right? And if I say something to a woman I'm trying to pursue and it just doesn't land, I've learned how to recover in the moment, right? Now, when you're pursuing a woman, as Biggie said, once she grin, you're in, the game has begun. But if you're there to bring laughter, it's a little different because you're supposed to evoke laughter and you didn't. So you have to have a nice, deep bag of jokes. You have to... But then I was raised, too, so I kind of go back into my mind of dealing with elders, dealing with my older cousins and things like that, so I know how to engage with them. I know some of the things that they like and what tweaks them and get them going. That's kind of how I handle it as far as recovery. And, recovery is not hard. I think the hardest thing is finding your true voice in comedy, you know what I'm saying, and how you want to, brand yourself with your jokes and things like that, and that's been tough because I come out of, as we call, the trenches. But I realized the money is not in the trenches. The money is in, you know, a different environment. So I had to adjust me and grow personally so I can grow on the stage and on the mic.
I know, because I didn't hear a lot of cuss words or anything. I was like, Lord, I was in the back praying.
But you know me.
I know Duke. And I
Okay,
was
he
like,
gave you a
my
disclaimer before we did this.
First
He said,
lady's here,
listen.
my boss is here.
He said, listen,
he started
Duke.
cussing up a storm, I'm going to be done. Like, I was in the back praying. And
He like, I need Sunday school, Duke. I said, I got you. That's why I decided to sit down, because if I'd have stood up, the energy would have, you know, so I had to keep him. You know what I'm saying? I had to keep him.
well, I will say this. First lady's not frowning, so it's all good because First lady's not frowning. So on that note, kudos to you for making the crowd laugh, and we will see you next same time, same place on the Dr. Ricky Show with your host, Dr. Ricky Rice.
Thank you for having me.